36 years.
What do you do?
Well, we basically try to check everything on a school bus to make sure it's up to standards, that it's doing what it's supposed to when it was built at the factory. Our goal is pretty simple. We're trying to give the bus or the bus driver the best possible bus that we can to operate or haul our children. Probably the biggest thing that's changed is technology. We have a lot of things now on buses that we didn't have 36 years ago. One example is the crossing gate, roof hatches at the top of the bus, the side windows, escape windows on the side of the buses. Just a lot of technologies, child reminders to remind the bus driver to check the bus at the end of the route. The first day on the job, I was with a veteran inspector, and we went to, I think, McMinn County. Back in the day then, they actually had to take the wheels and the tires and the brake drums and the bearings and everything else off of them when they got so old. We had to actually inspect the bearings. So they would tear down about 7 or 8, and we'd go inspect those and come back, and a week later, and they'd have those put together, and we'd put 7 or 8 more down. So that was quite a chore. It's been all kinds of goofy stuff. I had one person one time, they have 2 roof hatches in the top of them, and sometimes they leak a little bit. And of course, they have to open up in case of emergency. They have a buzzer on them that you have to check. Well, he thought it was a good idea. The bus driver had complained about the bus roof hatches leaking, so he took silicone and siliconed them shut, and they wouldn't open at all. So we had a chat about that.
So you're the last civilian inspector. What does that mean, and how did that come about?
Well, it's a change in the guard. When I was hired in 1990, the qualifications were a little different than today. Back then in 1990, you had to have at least 5 years as a professional mechanic before you would be considered as an inspector, right? I happened to own a business in Morristown for 16 years, so I was a mechanic professionally for 16 years, so that gave me a leg up. A few years ago, several years ago now, they changed that qualification, and now we have state troopers who have to be level 1 certified to check tractor trailers. It's not a less specification, it's not a less qualification, it's just a different qualification.
You're the last one. Did you think you would be the last one? Did you think you would survive everybody, or like you've been here?
Well, I'm pretty stubborn about that. I was trying. That was my goal, was to be the last one. Yes, this feels good too. It's been a good ride. Sometimes you have the privilege of being at the school when the kids are getting on the bus, and that's a plus.
What's been your worst day here?
Losing a child. Oh. What's next on my list? Well, I'm going to try to catch up on my hunting and fishing for a little bit.
I ask this of a lot of people. How big is your honey-do list at home when you get?
I'm sure I'll have a big one, yeah, when it is, all is said and done. So I think she's plotting right now. So